So I'm going to talk to you about the decarbonization program and waste heat recovery opportunities at Dofasco. Just a little bit about Dofasco. ArcelorMittal Dofasco is the region's largest private employer with nearly 5,000 non-unionized employees, with supporting an additional 20,000 indirect jobs. We produce approximately 4.5 million tons of steel each year, which includes approximately 100 different grades of steel. And these very high quality steel we produce here at site. We have more than $2.5 billion in annual procurement for more than 3,000 suppliers, and we invest a lot of money in our Hamilton site. In North and South America to achieve ISO 50001 energy management system certification. This is a testimony to how much we value energy management and optimization. So we've been around for more than 100 years, and we have been continuously investing in our people, our community, and in continuous improvement in our company so that we can be a world-class steelmaker. Okay, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about the decarbonization project. This is a massive project. Again, I said it's $1.8 billion. It's also enabled with funding from the federal and provincial government. And this is a major transformation. As you heard from, Dan from Transition Accelerator, he said that you cannot just reduce your emissions, you have to transform in order to meet net zero. And this is really what we're starting with this project. So we have an integrated footprint, which is a coke plant, blast furnaces that make our iron, and then that iron gets converted to steel in a basic oxygen furnace. That's all going to be replaced with a direct reduced iron and electric arc furnace process. The direct reduced iron plant is hydrogen ready. It is also very optimized. We're looking at vendors to basically get the most optimized plant for energy efficiencies. And also the electric arc furnace. We're also looking at the most state-of-the-art furnaces out there in the world to reduce our energy. And what's very interesting is we're also using very advanced technology to look at how we can integrate these two together so we can minimize the energy on both of these footprints together. And there's some good opportunities to save energy there as well. All of this leads to 60% reduction in GHG emissions. So, typically we're around 5 million tons of CO2 per year. This will get us close to 2 million tons. So 3 million ton reduction. Not only that, this has a significant improvement in our environmental performance, leading to a much better air quality for the community. We will be eliminating a lot of the emissions that we typically emit because of the integrated footprint. So a lot of the organic compounds will be eliminated and so on. And one of the most important drivers for investing in all of this technology is to ensure that we can continue to produce high quality steels for our customers. And we will be able to do that. So we're not just going to be an electric arc furnace. We're going to be a very advanced electric arc furnace powered by a lot of virgin iron to allow us to be able to produce the quality steel that we need to do. And finally, we will be embarking on a road on our journey to net zero with this footprint. This footprint will really help us, enable us. We're not going to stop at 60% reductions. We're going to net zero by 2050, and we're very committed to that. So what does this project mean to the city of Hamilton? According to the Atmospheric Fund, Hamilton is the highest emitter in the region. And that's because of the industry in Hamilton. 53% of the emissions come from industry. And so this project will reduce the emissions per capita by 4 tons of CO2 per person. So that means more than 25%. So somewhere between 25 and 30% of the emissions from Hamilton will be reduced just because of this project. It's a very significant project for the city. And then what does it mean in terms of energy? This project is a transformational project. And what you can see with the Sankey diagram on the right there, it shows how remarkably transformational this is. Right now, we get 55 million gigajoules of energy. We use 55 million gigajoules of energy per year, and most of that comes from coal. But we use that energy very efficiently because we use all the byproduct fuels that are generated from our processes to reduce the reliance on natural gas. So that footprint is quite optimized. But when we move to our 2028 footprint, we will be even more optimized. We will reduce our total energy demand to 50 million gigajoules per year. But approximately 80% of this will come from natural gas and the remainder from electricity. So essentially, we are doubling our natural gas requirements and electricity requirements in the future with this transformation. And to go further, we'll be looking at hydrogen and renewable natural gas, biogas, bioenergy, to be able to get to that net zero footprint of the future. So a little bit about waste heat recovery at ArcelorMittal Dofasco. Currently, our biggest waste heat recovery operation is at our hot mill. We recover about 1 million gigajoules of energy to produce steam for our plant on site. That's equivalent to 9,000 homes heated by natural gas, or roughly 4% of the detached and semi-detached homes in Hamilton. Now, this does not include a lot of the other smaller heat recovery or heat exchange applications that we have in many of our plants throughout Dofasco, but this is the biggest project, just to give you a scale of what that project can do. But in the future, we're looking at potential for another 7 million gigajoules per year of waste heat recovery capture. So that is, if you combine the two, you're looking at equivalent to 90,000 homes heated by natural gas. And that's about 40% of Hamilton's detached and semi-detached homes. So that's very significant energy that you can see that's already being investigated by our engineers at Dofasco. Now, this does not include the low-grade residual heat that we've heard about that is very interesting for the city. We are definitely interested in understanding how this can be used for district heating. So we have a lot of those applications in our plant. And, in general, we support the work for HCE, and we're very happy that we're part of this conversation. And finally, just to give you an idea of what our roadmap to net zero looks like, we don't believe that there's one single silver bullet. You have to have a diverse portfolio of decarbonization technologies and partnerships with all the local companies and partners in the region to be able to achieve this. This is not something that you can do alone. We have to work together to achieve this. And this is our vision for net zero, and we are committed. As of this year, we've been in so many discussions, so many investigations on all of these fronts. Thank you.